I can't believe Bernie Sanders stormed off of this interview just because he was asked a simple question shortly after he was glazing AOC, who we all know is not worthy of any form of glazing. But before we get into that video, I want to remind you guys to subscribe to RTM News because it ensures to YouTube that you are enjoying these videos, and in turn they will continually show up in your feed and they'll push it out to more people. I'm Titus. Let's get into this video.
Andrea is extraordinary. I am so impressed by her work in Congress and she inspires young people all over the country.
Talking about AOC. Do you guys realize the person he's just talking about was Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? I could be saying it wrong. I could be saying the name wrong. I don't really care. But actually I do. You don't want to disrespect people unnecessarily. Hopefully that was the way you pronounce her name. But this is about AOC. We were talking about her the other day. This is the same woman who was sitting here acting as if open borders is okay. Whenever we're talking about MAHA, making America healthier again, making sure that like our money is not being misused and misplaced, they were just dismissive towards everything. And now that they're in office, now that Trump is in office, and they're trying to do the things that we voted them in for, trying to act as if she cares about the things that we were complaining about when Biden and Kamala were in power. It's absolutely insane. But this interviewer is going to ask Bernie a simple question after the little glaze session he just gave, and his response is just so childish. So let's check it out.
Would you like to see her joining the Senate?
Right now, we have, as I said, just a whole lot of people in the Congress. Okay, Jonathan, thanks.
Wait, I got one more. This is important.
Well, I asked you.
Okay.
You want to do nonsense? Do nonsense.
No.
Would you like to see her in the Senate is nonsense?
I don't want to talk about inside the Beltway stuff. I got 32,000 people.
I was just asking you about AOC because she was out there with you.
Yeah, fine. But I don't want to talk about this. What was the last question?
I was just going to ask you one more question about you. I mean, that's all. I was literally your last.
What was the reason for that outburst, man? You got so childish. He later returned briefly to deny any 2028 presidential ambitions and said, "I'm tired. I'm 83. How about you just retire then, bro? That's what I don't get about these politicians. Why are you still in office if you're so tired, if you're so exhausted? Like, I don't understand that. And like, bro, you're 83, right? You retire. Let someone else capable of doing the job do the job. There's also another video where it says, this video speaks for itself. 34,000 people out in Denver, largest political rally there since 2008. The message is clear. No to authoritarianism, no to oligarchy, no to Trumpism, and we are ready to fight back. Now it's on in Tucson. So I'll show you this video. You're in Denver. Ooh, all these people are there. Yo. I'm sorry. That's obviously a lot of people there, but like that's nothing compared to a Trump rally. Oh shit, there's more people out here too. How does that happen? How do they, is this like the waiting room? What do they call it? Anyways, it's like a 2-minute video. I'm not gonna show you all of it, but he's basically just saying, the message is clear. Everyone wants us in power. People are over Trump. No more Trumpism. First of all, bro, Trump has been in office for like 3 months, and not one person that voted for him is complaining to any level that you're trying to. There's actually this guy who came out with a video explaining that whole situation, all the people at that crowd, and who the people at that crowd may be, and how this might be a concerted effort to manipulate the masses into thinking that there's huge rebellion opposing Trump and his administration, and that basically to get you to believe what you're seeing. Perception is reality, right? And they know that. So if they perceive the country, perceive most people to not be in favor of what's going on currently, then maybe they'll shift some minds, because a lot of people are followers, unfortunately. So let's check out this video.
You know that AOC and Bernie are doing these big rallies, and you probably said to yourself, are these rallies organic, or is somebody paying people to go to them? 84% of the devices, which means the people who own them, attended 9 or more Kamala Harris rallies, or Antifa, BLM, pro-Hamas, or pro-Palestinian. And 31% of them had attended over 20. Now, how do you attend 9 or more Democrat rally events? Because they're not all in your town. There would be travel, and, you'd have to take time off from your job if you had one. These have to be paid, right? So it's looking to me like the entire Democratic Party, where their popularity, at least for their congressional leaders, is the lowest it's been in a long time. It looks to me they're trying to create what looks like an artificial popularity by simply paying people to protest and paying people to go to rallies. Yeah, it looks like they're rally professionals.
That's crazy. If that is the case, they're paying people, which I mean, there's something that we had stated in the past. Bernie and AOC throwing rallies, paying people to attend so that it looks as though they're fighting back against the, what is it that they're fighting against? Trumpism, the oligarchy. They were fighting authoritarianism. It's like, I don't know who started first. I don't even know which side started it first, but both of us say that. Both sides say, oh, the authoritarian, totalitarian, oligarchy. We're all just throwing these things out here. It's like, oh man, I can't stand this political game that's being played, and they love it, yo. They love it. They eat it up. Even when they're losing, they still love it because it's just so much more, even more inspired to win. Like, how about you help the people, man? I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that, man. Like, help the people. I have another video. AOC is in Arizona, and like this is the reason why I'm going to AOC is because Bernie. She's fantastic. She's amazing. No, she's not. She's just a political mouthpiece for the left, and she just perpetrates the same message you all are trying to push, spewing divisive rhetoric. That's it. You want everyone to be opposed. You don't want us to come. You don't want us to be unified at all, and it's so clear. So let's play this video, and then I'm going to teach you guys what oligarchy actually means, since she's saying fight the oligarchy.
We need a Democratic Party that fights harder for us too.
We don't need a Democratic Party at all.
But that means, here's what that means. That means our communities, each and every one of us, choosing and voting for Democrats and elected officials who know how to stand for the working class. And Tempe, I want to give you your flowers for a second, because you all have been working overtime to make that happen.
I have.
In fact, one thing I love about Arizonans is that you all have shown that if a U.S. Senator isn't fighting hard enough for you, you're not afraid to replace her with one who will and win.
Wouldn't that be what replacing would be? Someone else won over the individual. That's what we're replacing. So the and win is unnecessary, you know. If you replace somebody else, I mean, you voted them out, and so someone else put in. So and win, but just anyway.
And that's how you got two fantastic senators in Mark Kelly and Ruben Gallego.
She loves to be divisive. Well, annoying brat. But let's just fight the oligarchy on her podium, right? Fight the oligarchy, fight the oligarchy. What is the definition of oligarchy? A small group of people having control of a country, organization, or institution. A country governed by an oligarchy. So, I mean, if we're being real, would an oligarchy not just be what we're in right now with the government? That could all be manufactured too. Who knows if we actually do? I don't know. I mean, yes, we put in the vote, but does it mean anything? Does it truly work? No one will ever actually know, right? I'm hoping and praying that it does count. But do we not have a group of people, small group of people in Congress and like people in government that are like basically in power and can choose to do whatever it is that they want to do when we vote them in? You know, like they can say they're going to do what we say, what we ask, but they can ultimately, once they get voted in, can do what they want. Anyways, Bernie Sanders storms out because of a simple question of wanting AOC in Senate, and AOC and Bernie are fighting the oligarchy and authoritarianism. Basically, we're just going to keep playing the political game because no side actually cares to help the people. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to comment down your thoughts below. I want to know what you guys think on this stuff. Really, do you think that I'm tripping out and that these people do want to help and we just need to come to some sort of common ground? Or do you think that these people are intentionally being divisive? I don't know. We'll find out though. Hopefully. Will we? We don't know. But anyways, comment down your thoughts below and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.